are you bringing?
To start with, 50.
50 units.
First batch.
First batch. That's evenly split between the 1080 and 1070.
The first batch is actually just 1080.
All just 1080.
1080.
How many do you project selling at the end of the year? Can you reveal?
Basically, for the Zephyrus, we actually have production going on continuously already. But as far as projection goes,
locally.
Usually the demand is much higher than we always project. So for example, in 2017, we already made the entire 2016, and we thought...
For ROG?
Yes.
Oh,
so,
really?
I wish. So last 2016, we shipped a total of 10,000 units. So as of today, we already shipped 10,080.
Wow!
So already 80 units above 2016. So everything else is incremental.
So market is also
ROG, original process.
Only the Philippines, and the market is also booming, and the more players are inside the field. So we believe that with the latest design, and we will try to ask for more allocation from the region to the country. So we will start a pre-order in the next few days in the website. So the more feedback we collect, then we will try to get more allocation for the country.
I think the jump on the sales will probably be attributed to the release of Pascal for the notebooks, right?
Yes, that would be correct. But I think what's even more exciting is that a lot of end users in the Philippines themselves are being more educated when it comes to actual usage. What's the difference between a quad-core processor or a dual-core processor, a GTX versus a GT940? Because a lot of end users now, they would consider an i3 and 940M as a gaming laptop.
Yung numbers nyo, FX series is not yet included.
Anything with a GTX. So FX is included.
Okay, so for the 10,080 units, FX is included.
FX is included.
So I know it's a Zephyrus Launch, but what do you have a projection on the AMD notebooks?
GL702ZC, we're looking at around August. Because I believe that AMD has a few more announcements coming up. So we're waiting for everything before we consolidate and then plan out what we're going to do.
So the notebooks that was announced in Computex
not
arriving
not yet. The Zephyrus will arrive first. But we're looking at August also for the AMD actually.
Do you think you'll be selling more 1080s than 1070s?
Not sure actually, because the 1070, while it's aggressively priced, we feel that the buyers of the 149.95 are really those more budget conscious gamers. So they will look at 139, 129, and 119 models also.
First time I've heard 149 as budget.
I mean, considering that you already have 149, why don't you go for a 179?
Yeah.
So this program.
Also, now we noticed the United States is a big market for ROG as well, but their pre-order start from June 27.
So we're really the first.
Yeah, we might start the pre-order a few days earlier than that.
Wow. It's really ROG country, the Philippines, you think?
We should fight for the gamers in the country.
Speaking of first, why is the Philippines the first one after Taiwan for the Zephyrus?
Actually, all the subsidiaries in ASUS want to launch as soon as possible, but definitely we have the support of you guys. Then we send you guys together with a global launch, and we already prepare with our ROG store, our ROG gamers, our distributors all gear up for us. Just wait for the goods mass production. So everything is ready for us. So which means will not hinder us from delivering the product in the country.
Okay.
Actually, to add to that point, we're actually one of the top performers for ROG in Southeast Asia. So I think that's a big bonus for marketing for us, for our side.
Specific numbers, pang ilan tayo for globally? Kaya pwede ba ibigay?
Philippines, we're actually not sure also. But in terms of total worldwide shipments, we did about 1.2 million in 2016.
Philippines.
Total worldwide. Another thing might be answering your question is we already announced ROG Master 2017 around 10 days ago. So now we see the feedback from the gaming teams is very, very tremendous. It's more than 200 plus team, and it's still counting. So judging from the good experience in ROG Master 2016, it already helped us to bring up the ROG brand image last year. And this year we will make it bigger and help more gamers in the Philippines go to the global stage. And this is really a very effective and very good marketing and gaming events that we can do. So we also ask our region to support us more to expedite all the Zephyrus and the quantity we need in the country.
So actually, hopefully, we can bring the regional finals in the Philippines, or maybe even the global finals for ROG Master. It's going to be a big boost for us.
Speaking of esports is a big business. Do you have any plans to sponsor a local team?
We used to have a partner with Execution, but right now they're on a break. So we're looking for other candidates, but ROG Masters actually was created to help rising stars, rising teams to achieve their dreams. Because a lot of gamers or teams nowadays feel that, oh, they're already pro teams, I can't reach that anymore. But via the ROG Masters, we're actually giving a venue or a platform for smaller teams to actually grow, to actually be recognized, and who knows, one of these 200 teams that are already pre-registered with us is going to be the next big thing.
Actually, our target is 400 teams. So now we already surpassed half. And,
so I think we have 10 days to go for the registration, and we're already at halfway point. So I think we're going to be able to hit the 400 mark.
Hopefully.
So that's 400 teams just for PH alone.
How many are you sending?
We're having 400 teams qualify in the Philippines, but only 2 per category. 2 for Dota 2 and 2 for CS:GO.
So
for the regional
400,
finals.
4 lang.
Yes, and then the regional finals, I think top 2 will also go to the grand finals.
But I think the ROG Master is really what Joey mentioned. It's not to select the top 4 teams sending out of the country. It's to give the platform for those new rising gamers has a platform to interact with each other and connecting with each other. And from there, we can find the new talents for the country.
Hopefully, we got a new TNC.
Maybe. So there are a lot of actually rising Filipino stars. So we have Clutch Gamers, there's TNC, there's Happy Feet, Mineski is still there. So they're one of the longest playing teams worldwide recognized. Execution will always be there, so they're gonna get back on their feet really soon. And of course, we're looking for more talents from the Philippines. In the TI7 right now, there's actually a lot of Philippine teams qualifying in the Southeast Asia.
And also we discover more and more geographic regions that pops up new gamers groups, not only the conventional Davao, Metro Manila, you can see the gamers from Iloilo, from Bicol area. So we would like to encourage those new rising gamers really meet up with all the top gamers so that we can level up quickly.
Forgot to ask about the Zephyrus. It's give a mechanical hinge.
Yes.
So, yung durability niya, how many times yung...
We tested it up to 30,000 times, opening and closing. So it's built to withstand at least 2 years of your open and closing. Depends on how many times you actually do open and close your laptop.
Okay.
In the industry standard, a notebook hinge open and close usually is 10,000 times. Commercial notebook usually is 20,000 times. So this one is 3 times than the conventional notebook.
A question about regional. So I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure that Metro Manila has the largest number of ROG sales. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just assume that it is. Which is the second and third highest region?
That would be Cebu and Davao.
So it's Cebu first, and then Davao. So no, go ahead.
I thought Cebu was actually leading for ROG, for ROG notebooks rather than Manila. Or Manila pa rin number 1?
Manila is still number 1 in terms of overall quantity. But the dominance of ROG in Cebu is huge. So if the entire Philippines is 1:2, we have a bigger market share in Cebu for ROG. Yes.
Yeah, you opened the ROG
Yes, the
concept store.
4th ROG concept store was actually.
We will also open the 5th ROG concept store in Davao. The final location is to be confirmed very shortly. So we also believe Davao and the neighboring area is very potential. And they already have a very organized gaming community there.
Yes, I hear the LAN community in
Yes,
Davao.
actually, a lot of
Big.
enthusiasts from the Philippines are from Davao.
Davao and Cebu.
So a lot of the owners with 500,000 peso rigs are from Davao.
Yeah, I think its notebook is big in RG notebooks or gaming notebooks in general is big in Cebu.
Yes.
Then the components people are in Davao.
Yes.
Right?
Actually, our ROG motherboard graphic and peripheral also has a very big market in Davao because the traditional
They're premium.
Yeah, they are very premium, very hardcore, and they are having fun of assemble and competing themselves. But we are gaining the traction on the ROG notebook as well.
Actually, the Davao community is so big, the enthusiast community is so big that they have their own expo,
Yeah,
the
Davao
Mindanao
Expo.
Cyber Expo, and we're going to be a part of that actually. So in partnership with the OP team, ASUS is definitely going to be there.
I think Robert makes a majority of his money in Davao.
Not too sure about
You
that.
have to interview him.
Pastor again, di ba GX800, only 20 units, right?
Yes.
So, saan yung pinakamarami? Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao?
So far, the buyers are all from Manila.
Manila.
Yes. So we've already had a couple of inquiries in Cebu, a little more in Davao, but no legit purchases yet. A lot are waiting for a lot of new
You're
gen.
waiting for that?
They said that a lot of people are gonna come out with a lot of new stuff. So actually, right now the challenge is there's a lot of choices. So, but it's amazing how we can actually keep the one in every two market share. It's 50% market share. Despite last year, the competition was between us and 2 or 3 major players. Now there's about 7 major players. So
And last year, I think you were the only dual GPU with the water cooling. You still are.
no, not yet, just us. In the US, there are some
dual
other
GPU,
brands.
Yes, the dual GPU for notebook.
Yes, dual GPU and Messiah as well, and Acer.
But you were first, right?
Yes, we are the first worldwide.
That was last year.
And also the first in the Philippines.
Like 1 year after. Hey, look, I also have a
Everybody has one.
dual GPU. Plus much the car.
Maybe off record, but we do have insider sources telling us that we're the only ones in the Philippines so far able to sell a dual GPU since 2017.
I'm pretty sure.
Record is already.
Oops, sorry.
Don't worry, we won't use that. So yeah, that's it for me.
Good.
Yep, that's it for me also.
Sana may 1060. 1060.
We're definitely looking into that, but usually what we like to do is to give the best one and then give a different flavor in the long run. But for now we have to play with our enthusiasts.
But I think the appeal is definitely for the high end.
Pero gusto kasi yung form factor, tapos syempre 1060 is more affordable.
Well, like you said, you're
I have a question that is slightly unrelated. What do you think of the crypto mining craze?
I think it's going to be related to why the GS702 is actually delayed. Because it's the world's first laptop with a Ryzen 7. It's an octa-core with an RX 580. So currently all RX 580 laptops are
so
Yeah, so
like that.
the supply is actually really
The GPUs are.
But I'm quite confident we're gonna get at least 50 units of the Ryzen laptop in Philippines. That's
Those are going to be expensive mining rigs. So if you're buying a gaming laptop,
Do you recommend ng laptop for...
But you got no choice.
Tapos sa ano yung temperature mo doon, 90...
like you're going to kill the notebook because it's not.
Yung review unit yung pinapatalo ko.
But I think we'll be having a media unit around August to September. So
Once you guys release it.
I think we're gonna have a separate launch for that with AMD also. So they're excited to actually come back in the country and make it big.
Hopefully, Sunny will have more press cons, not just one for the entire year.
Actually, they have a new marketing manager, sales manager for notebooks. So his name is Glenn.
Glenn. GLE.
Let me see this here.
Off record, he used to be the NVIDIA. You probably met him.
Probably met him before.
So most media and most dealers already know him. So he's silently working in the background right now to increase AMD exposure. They're doing actually quite well, better than last year.
AMD? Yeah, because you have a new product. So.
Nice.
It usually happens when you have something new to sell. When you have the same old product year after year, then people get tired.
Also, we're running out of Polaris parts.
Yeah, because of the mining craze.
You don't have to worry about selling the Polaris
And
parts.
I felt like the mining craze was over. I experienced that back in 2010 or something.
What's the resurgence?
Going
Like
up,
the
down,
mining
up,
thing
down,
for
up.
for notebooks, I thought that thing was over. And then 2009,
Well,
the
notebooks-
Nokia phone out. Am I traveling back into time?
There's a resurgence because of new cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin is at a nearly all-time high right now.
Yeah, I know. But again, it feels like I'm traveling back in time. I'm wearing a G-Shock on my wrist. But like all that stuff, like
I told you not to wear G-Shock.